All right, I'm going to give you a couple of things that you can do to reboot your third quarter of this year. So as we've gone through the halfway point, we're into our third quarter now. Here's a few things I'm doing. I've got 5 key things that I'm doing right now across all of my companies to help to reboot, refocus, and get moving. So the first thing is momentum. What has been getting results? Look for the things in your business that have been getting you results and look for where you can start to press your advantage and you can start to get more and more momentum. I'm a big believer in not just looking for things that aren't working, but look for the things that are working and where can we press our advantage. So maybe you've hired a new team member and they'll be able to produce a lot of results for you. Could we look for another one? Maybe you've done more marketing and that campaign's working. Could we push that more? So where can we get some more momentum in the business and what things are doing well where we can press our advantage? Second thing, minimize. Where can you minimize time that's not dollar productive? So for me, I'm always asking myself, what am I doing not dollar productive? What are my managers, my leaders, my team doing in their business? It's in my businesses and not dollar productive. So where can you minimize your non-dollar productive time? So the stuff that's just really not working for your business and propelling you forward. My third M is managers. If you've got managers in your team, you need to refocus them on what I call critical factors. If you don't have managers, you're going to do it yourself. What's critical factor? Critical factor isn't stuff to get done. It is what's critical in your business. Realign those things. So for example, is it critical you get your website redone? Is it critical that you launch a new set of ads? Is it critical that you get your trademarks done? Is it critical that you hire a certain person? Is it critical you do expansion plans or your budgets or your reforecasts? What's critical? Refocus your management team if you've got management team. If you don't and you run the company, refocus yourself on what things are critical in the business to be able to move it forward. Fourth thing of my 5 is I'm a big believer in investing in what I call MASS, M-A-S-S, marketing, branding, advice, staff, and anything to do with scaling your business, right? To scale your business, like systems, technology, whatever it may be, right? So MASS. Ask yourself, where can I spend more money in MASS this quarter to start getting there and to start build more momentum, get going as well. That would be my 4th M. How can I focus more spend on those 4 areas? My 5th one is, my final M would be M&A. Is there some acquisition opportunities for you to be able to buy other businesses, to be able to merge with other companies, to acquire other companies? Let's spend some of this quarter looking for some opportunities to be able to acquire companies using M&A, right? To start to look, but this is a perfect market for going out there and doing that. So my 5 critical things for you right now to reboot, reset, move forward would be press your advantage around your momentum, minimize anything that's kind of distracting and getting you in your way of being dollar productive. Make sure managers are on a critical path to where they need to go, and or what's critical to the business. You bring those factors to the surface, we focus on those. MASS, M-A-S-S, invest more in MASS. And finally, mergers and acquisitions. Get out there, find some businesses, learn to negotiate, acquire those businesses, learn to buy them little to no money down. There's many ways you can do that. I teach that over a few days as well. But learn to acquire those, or learn to start to see if there's other businesses you can acquire, because the fastest way to scale a company is acquisitions. 5 M's, Q3, making sure that you're going to push the momentum and get going to have the best half of the year coming up, better than the first half. That's what I'll be doing.